Log recording, the 17th of July, 2022. It's getting close to midnight. It's about 11:13 p.m. I spilled juice all over my damn keyboard, so now I gotta get me another one. $20 right down the drain. I'm trying to manage my money at this point over here, and that's a day's worth of fast food or maybe a grocery order, but it's something I need at this point over here for my computers. I got no choice. And before I came on here, I was going to be talking about things I looked online concerning about the Young Turks and their bullshit and freaking out concerning about oh other things. I mean, I learned something about one of those so-called reporters on the Young Turks. She's a professor over at CSUN. You got to be fucking kidding me. The lady who sits at a desk who bitches and gripes about life itself or about everyone else's living styles or God knows what else, and she calls her work journalism. My God, Miss Farmer from my old school would be tearing her ass apart left and right. But maybe I've lost a lot of things here. The youth are looking at different things left and right, as us old farks are fading away because we've been taught by the old guard. So now we got the young Turks and young rebels out there trying to teach us a thing or two about what they think about journalism. Screw what Murrow said concerning about journalism, or even Cronkite, let alone Harry Reasoner, Dan Rather, one of the old guards, Bob Woodward and Bernstein, the guys I learned about, studied about, and constantly been on the camera left and right concerning about situations like that, about their own journalism, about their own techniques, and about stuff like that. How they would pursue things, how they would ask questions, try to get the information. Hopefully, the sources have been credible enough that they can publish their information and stand up to scrutiny left and right. But in this time with the selfish crap going on left and right, they were showing things that some people are looking at it as, "Yeah, I did this thing. Look at me. I scared the shit out of a little girl over here. Ain't I a good guy? I'm just trying to use some Southern quality charm on her." Oh, look at the blonde bimbo right next to me agreeing to the damn thing. And she's so happy about it, too. I'm like, oh my God. No. So this was what the Young Turks and Midas Touch would go after left and right. And Fox News and blathering their heads off going against the major networks. And it's the little dogs going after the other one. This is like watching, let's see, Velociraptors going after Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's like watching Jurassic Park all over again. Yeah, I use movie quotes on this damn thing. And you know what? I had no choice concerning about getting me another disc because I got the liquids already inside the keyboard right now as it is. I can't drain enough of the damn shit. So I know it's going to be compromised. I can't use this on my other computer. So now I got to use this one all the time now until Wednesday when I can actually get something. Meanwhile, it's going to be retired. I'm going to be pissed about this. And why not? It was an accident, yeah. But I should have been more careful about the damn thing, and I wasn't. And because I wasn't, I can't use as much things on it as I can or used to. Now I gotta use this damn thing. Now I gotta turn this thing off. Used to be a time I can actually use the keyboard, but now I punched on the damn button so much I can barely use the computer as it is. That's good for storing the data. But if I If I had more gigabytes, I'd store the whole damn thing on it, or maybe even on the one flash drive if I could, and then wipe the damn memory and get rid of it. But all the programming, I love to save everything on it. Make a complete backup of everything on the damn thing. Store it, and then trash it. But keep the programming. But I'm not going to get any more updates for the damn thing in the first place. But no, talking about Young Turks and the media thing and all that shit. I kept talking about how my life has been programmed at this point over here. Now everyone else's. And I don't even fucking realize them. And I don't even bother using it. They got their own style. They got their own way. They want to look at the other people. And they want to be pissy about it. And they want to show people that are pissy about it. Because they think they're fabulous. Give me a fucking break. They're fucking morons. Meanwhile, I have to deal with what I've got to deal with, which is losing more body parts at this point. And it scares the hell out of me. I have to be careful of how I'm treating myself right now. When I started chipping this damn thing out, I lost the other one. My God, it scared the fuck out of me. I knew I was in for it. Parade food, here I come. And talking like my brother, but worse. Terrific. Just absolutely fucking terrific. I really screwed myself over. Who knows? I may be dying earlier than usual. Who knows? I know. Don't say that, right? It might happen. It scares me to coming into a damn communication class and hope to communicate with him and then not being communicated with him because I don't look like I'm able to communicate because of lack of teeth. Because I didn't take care of myself properly. Now I can't even do that class. I gotta start thinking about getting another fucking class. And I gotta get that damn thing quick before term starts. If there's anything else open I can get into. Even for a pass, no pass. I'm willing to do the work. It's just, this is pissy. This is really pissy. I had to find the additional paperwork that I actually had over at the campus, and then hope to God that I can find a different class at this point over here I can get into and study. Because if I don't, I'm fucked. What else is new? If I don't have to do any presentations or anything else like that, fine. The embarrassment of it all. Do you want to hear about the embarrassment at all? If I happen to post this shit out there the way I am right now and have people look at me and the problem is I'm doing it right now. Just got some videos I got to edit. See whether or not I'm actually going to be putting it out there or not. I mean, I do shove it out there and then I want to see if it's going to be useful or not. And if it's not, fine. But if it is, okay. Yeah, I mean, I was talking about the algorithms left and right on the other one. And I was thinking about the train stuff. I'd watched left and right about people having fun on a train, going from one place to another place while eating the food. And ain't that nice eating this food over here? Feel this comfortable bed over here. Oh, this is nice and comfortable. I'm looking at this stuff. I'm like, do I really want to go through this shit? A cruise I know about because I actually had the taste of the cruise in my mouth for God knows how long. That I watched YouTube's just to rekindle that lust for it, and realize 5 days isn't enough, 7 days isn't enough, 2 weeks isn't enough. I'll probably need a world cruise, and it still won't be enough. I'll be addicted like every other person out there who scrimps and saves and wants to be pampered for a few days at a time, and they want to get back to it again. They want to live on the damn ships. And then somebody actually did cost analysis of the damn thing. It's going to be way beyond their budgets. And here's the thing: I think you'd be bored as hell. Living in a good life like that for a hell of a long while, you'd be decking on like crazy. Forget it. I live in a struggle right now as it is. And it isn't decadent, it just is. I realize there's a hell of a lot of shit I still need to do in this damn place, and what the fuck? It'd be nice if I could actually get on a train trip to, I don't know, where the hell am I going to again? Downtown Los Angeles? For what? Just to see what's down there? Been down there. Been there, done that. Thank you very much. Oh, unless I actually had business down there. Well, it's a different story altogether. But then what? I don't know. How about taking a trip over to the San Fernando Valley for reminiscing? I'm like, fuck you. A couple of nights ago, I got too damn bored. It drove me crazy. Then I started doing I started doing shots on Google Maps on my phone. Screenshots, a hell of a lot of them. Of areas that I used to live in, and I could navigate my way down that place if I wanted to. I mean, yeah, I know the street names left and right because I used to live in there and there'll be no problem at all. But it's landmarks that drove me crazy, especially when they keep plowing them over and putting something new on there. Change the neighborhood one way or another, and I'm lost. Put up a new storefront, I'm lost. Change the building, definitely lost. Shut down a couple of major streets. What the fuck are you doing? Try this one, Blue Cross, California. When I heard about that on Facebook, that they closed down already, shit, I think I did videos or YouTubes on this damn shit. It disturbed the hell out of me. I tried talking about things concerning about what I used to do, what I did, and then I started looking at the Google Maps, what they actually had loaded up in there before they shut down, because they actually had parking lot full of people in there. They had trucks in and out, probably emptying the damn place out. And I couldn't tell you how unsettled I felt about it. Yeah, I worked over there. I probably had some feelings for it and nausea. I met some good people over there, and I met some rotten people over there I wanted to drop kick in the next century. Well, because they wanted corporate and they wanted to keep their jobs, and they wanted to stay there. Now they're fucked. I left. I still got fucked. But I really didn't want to go after them in the first place, I'll tell you that much. It just wasn't worth it. Nor was it worth it for me thinking about Walmart at the time. And every time I kept thinking about, right after what happened to me in Walmart, it's, I shop electronically. I go to another Walmart store. Once in a great while, I'll see a ghost. A walking ghost. There used to be a CSM from one particular store, now is another one. Terrific. And the rest of them I don't even know because they changed people left and right. You go to a store long enough, they know you and you know them. You work over there, they know your life story, and you know theirs. And that's what pisses me off half the time anyway. When you stay in a company long enough, when you stay in a fucking company that long, it becomes part of your life. It becomes under your skin. Blue Cross was one of those companies. Walmart was one of those companies. and I couldn't deal with it. I worked for both of them to survive. And yeah, I did like some of the employees over there. I had some fond feelings. And then some of the people I didn't. Because I had to keep thinking they're corporate. And you don't trust. And I didn't trust management all that often. Not even my supervisors. Because I can see how well they can turn on me in an instant. Try to salvage their fucking job. So it made me the person I am right now is not trusting a damn soul. I mean, I appreciate a little bit of acknowledgement or a gift here and there, but I don't trust anybody anymore. I've been backstabbed too many damn times by people with smiling faces left and right, so I don't trust. It takes a lot to earn my trust, but then afterwards, once you burned it, that's it. Case closed, you're gone. And the ones I wanted to have faith and trust in, that's what hurts me the most. Personally and professionally. So I dropped a lot of contacts with Blue Cross. I didn't want to deal with the memories and anybody else over there anymore. I just didn't. Because I didn't want to deal with the shit. I even dropped the contacts with Walmart. Same reason. There was one of the tire assemblers that came into my neighborhood. And we were talking for a couple of minutes, and then he did his business, and I was on my way. But I'll tell you something. I never felt so much uncomfortable in all my life, and he was the most friendliest guy I would probably trust, or maybe not. Because I learned I don't trust anybody, not even the ones who are called friends. He didn't stab me in the back. Didn't matter, he was from Walmart. My brain, my subconscious, labeled him as an enemy. Personally, I knew him as friend. And I didn't harbor any negative feelings towards him when I was working over there because I trusted him and he trusted me. We did our jobs. We didn't backstab each other. We were there doing what we had to do. Just do the job. Despite the fact management we both knew were screwed up in the first place from top to bottom. All the way to the shop soup. And the department manager. So at that point, he still represented the company. And I was going through the motions during that time. It had taken me a long while just to get past it. I felt a lot of anger. I wanted to collapse. I was trying to breathe. And this is after he left. Felt the same damn way when I took a shopping trip a few years back. It was a year right after David died. Then I went over to, I think I said about this a few times already, but I'll say it again. Then I went over to a shopping center that my family used to go to all the time. We shopped in the AV like crazy, different areas. So a lot of it has been touched by my family. So there's a lot of impressions in my head on stuff. But getting past Walmart, I was feeling sick to my stomach anyway. But starting off on the journey was at a senior center where the bus transit was, from Kern Transit to AVTA. And getting on the one particular line that would take me past my nightmare in Elm Street over there. God. I was feeling the stress. I was feeling the pressure, constriction in the lungs, the chest, the heaviness, the breathing. the hypertension, it was just, I was squeezed mentally and physically. I was squeezed into feeling that I could not deal with what was going on. It wasn't what I wanted. I wanted my water, but that's all right. Here's my water. I couldn't deal with it. I could not deal with it at the time. But I wanted to see this bookstore I hadn't been into in a hell of a long while just to see if they actually had some of the older books I used to like. And they're already out of print. And I would have to go online to find them. But dealing with the bookstore and the staff itself and walking around the place, I was still feeling out of it. It's like past Walmart in that area, it extends in this bubble, in this mental bubble I've got around it. That if any store I happen to go into, it's somewhere my brother and I had been into already, and it would make an impression on me already that I'm not allowed back there. So I haven't been out. That's why I haven't taken a bus to get myself out in that area in the first place. There's a lot of stores out in Lancaster, even that I haven't been in with my brother all that much. And it didn't faze me as much. Hell, the campus of Antelope Valley College doesn't do that to me either. It doesn't faze me because that's my alma mater right there. I've been through so much. My brother hadn't. I mean, short time, but after a long while, that's like my ollie ollie oxen free on some occasions. As I'm so used to it, it just doesn't bother me as much. Except seeing the changes that COVID has screwed up and then their own remodeling. I mean, a lot of that stuff kind of screwed me over a bit. The landmarks and stuff, but that's all right. I'll have to get used to that. Next month I have to get used to that, going back over there again in person. But taking a trip into a territory that I used to live in for most of my life stresses me out a great deal. Because I don't know the place anymore. I remember when Dave and I went over to see our friend before she passed away. Our surrogate mom, Dolores. And it was hard to see her that way. It was hard sitting outside in a McDonald's afterwards, feeling just trying to get a gauge in the neighborhood, and it's no longer what my brother and I used to live in. We couldn't feel it. We couldn't feel the rhythm of the place. It wasn't home. We'd been away from it for far too damn long that there's been so many changes, even during the time we were growing up. Yeah, we tried to get used to those changes, but afterwards, this is like a mutated into something else we couldn't bother to identify. Nothing. So, couldn't deal with it. Really couldn't deal with it. So now, using that, and also trying to understand why Antelope Valley is also a bit harsh to me at times, is like I have allowed this damn bubble to entrap me in this place, in this apartment, mentally and physically during the summertime. During the summertime, I expected myself to get out and do stuff, but no, things have happened that have trapped me here. Decisions I've made that affect my financial, and I got no control over it. For right now, I got to do what I got to do. But does it mean I don't, I'd like to get the hell out of here? Yes, I would. Get myself on a damn bus and maybe take a trip. I'd be excited or I'd be scared shitless, depending on the damn destination I'm picking. It's like I can't pick the places that I used to go to because if I did, am I going to be dealing with the ghosts? Am I going to be dealing with the path? Am I going to be dealing with the past that's going to be kicking the shit out of me or scaring the living crap out of me? I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. But I had to talk about shit like this. I had to put it out in open. I know some people will say, why? Because for me, I need to. If it's embarrassing as hell for myself, good. Is it going to be hurting me in the end? Probably. Is it going to be haunting me and it's probably stabbing me in the back one way or another? Probably. Is it going to help me in any way, shape, or form? Probably not. So why do it? Because I need to. I need to. I need to get this shit taken care of. I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about doing this. If I was, I'd be ecstatic, but I'm not. It sounds like I'm complaining. Yes. I guess I am. I complain about everybody else doing stupid stuff. Why not me this? I don't know. Somebody tell me. Because I sure as hell don't know. But they want. They want. What do you want me to do about it? I don't know. What do you want to do about it? Look at myself in the mirror later on in life. See if I'm going to be old and decrepit and really falling apart. I griped, I grumbled. That's the log for me. So if somebody's got a problem with that, let them. I'm not accountable to them. I'm accountable to myself, but also to other people that are not alive. I'm accountable to a constitution and the laws of the land, unfortunately, that are being in total conflict and in total misinterpretation left and right. People want, people want, people want. They want us to think and feel one way or another. And yet, hell, if I have to say something about the damn thing, I'll piss people off. What more can I say or do? I am what I am. I don't have a political shit. If I go into politics at this point over here, I'll be getting past what the hell I am. I'm still a griever. I still get depressions left and right. I still get PTSD. I still feel anxious at times, and I get angry at times with myself. My sleep is still screwing me over left and right. And my fear beyond the walls. Yeah, at times I wish it wasn't happening, but it is happening. I have to deal, I have to cope. I have to, because what other kind of choice do I got? I got nothing. I have to survive. But I know, what's better than that? Living. You tell me how to live. You tell me what it is to live. Breathing? Okay, I've been breathing. Procreating? Well, I'm screwed on that one. Eating? Okay, constantly. That's why I'm an overweight blob of grease. Sleeping? I've got issues with that. Going in the sunlight and enjoying it? Yeah, if I get melted. I have a dog. Constantly needs my attention all the time. And I worry about her too. I worry about me. And there's not that many people I worry about these days, except for my dog. All the people that I actually cared and loved are gone. They're history. They are no more. They are afterthoughts. They are memories. And they're the ones who kick in my ass. The damn memories of my family. Gone. History. Gone. I have been doing videos and telling people how these damn triggers kick my ass left and right. I've been telling them that certain things happen to me, I experience, and I am primed for my meltdown. I call it emotional tsunami. There may be other names for it. A lot of people have been picking up on it, and I tell them it's my emotional tsunami because I'm getting that way. More so that I can't deal with my life the way it is right now. I'm trying. I'm struggling. I'm doing everything I can. Or maybe I haven't done enough for it. And that could be a case made. So right now, I deal with what is and what isn't. I tried to make a video concerning about my questions about the internet and the algorithm shit. Now I make a video concerning about what's really going on in my mind. Everything and anything that's happening. Deterioration of my own damn health, piece by piece, literally. Just look at the mouth. And I still have to speak. And right now my body decides to take a shutdown. That's a good thing. It means I am ready for sleep. So I don't know about you, but I'm going to see if I can catch maybe about an hour or two if I'm lucky. After that, we'll see what the hell happens. I'll post these things when I can after I edit them. Maybe a day, maybe a two. We'll see what the hell happens. And log.